And my name is Sachin Chatte. I'll be moderating the conversation. I'll just get the ball rolling and then I'll pass on the mic to you all. If you all have any questions, well, please feel free to ask them. Uh, since the director of the film is not here, but we have the writer of the film who's done such an incredibly fabulous job. Tell us a little bit about the origins of the story. तुम्हारी story कशी सुचली? I think we'll stick to English क्योंकि English या हिंदी सबको समझ में आएगी.
So the story is originally Mohit's, but it was an idea of a couple of a toxic, dysfunctional relationship. But we were kind of wondering how to make it more specific and root it in, today's reality. What would be the things that would drive these people together? What would drive them apart? And of course, the presence of Fuji-san, the mountain. So that's where it all began. And then we kind of fleshed out the characters and the world of the characters pretty much together. So I remember I had read the first draft to the entire team. And then there were a lot of inputs that came in, a lot of questions about, because it's not a story that kind of spells out everything the way we are used to watching in Marathi, in a lot of Marathi films. So and then slowly I kind of built it out from there.
I'm sure many must be curious about Japan and Fuji. How did that come about?
So maybe Shiladitya can say something about that.
So there is something called Kyoto Filmmakers Lab. So I got selected to direct a micro samurai short film for Kyoto Filmmakers Lab. So it was a government of Japan sponsored thing, and I went to Japan, Kyoto, and I fell in love. And like होता है ना जब आप कोई नई जगह से वापस आते हो, you are very much enthusiastic about it. Oh my God! And that's also Japan. So I was back from वो, and I was like कि मुझे तो जाके जापान में एक फिल्म बनानी है, कैसे भी बनानी है, कुछ भी. Then Mrinmay dropped into our office and I was telling her कि यार जापान में कुछ करना है हमें यार, like, and 10 days back, after 10 days she comes with like a 4-pager kind of thing and she was like कि ये पढ़ के देखो तो कैसा है. And I was like, this is very good यार. So then मैं बोली लिखा किसने? And she was like कि मोहित तकलकर. Then we had a meeting with Mohit and that's how like Japan happened. And I think during the writing of the film also, we went to Japan, we did a location Reiki, and then after that came back and did the final draft.
Going to Japan actually made a huge difference because the kind of media we consume, it's a very, very Eurocentric. We watch a lot of stuff from Europe and America, and we're very familiar with the aesthetics and the world, the specificity of that world. And then I went to Japan and we realized that it's a completely different world from anything we know, whether it's philosophically, whether it's their kind of day-to-day, the pace of life, the colors, the textures, the palette of that world. And there are so many different kinds of world inside of that one world. So it suddenly opened up a lot of possibilities that are very unknown and unexplored to us, especially in our stories. So that lent itself very well to the kind of change we wanted to show in their lives in the story.
Well, so in a way, it was a nice thing that you had to go to Japan, and as a result, this film happened. By the way, Shiladitya has 3 or 4 films at the Red Lorry Film Festival this time?
2 films that were produced and 1 that were distributed.
Yeah, so he's doing some great work here, and I'm sure, these kind of independent films, they need a lot of support. So please do spread out. It's a good time to bring in the actors, I think so, who've been together. For those who follow Marathi cinema must have seen them. Yes, the applause is coming by default. I don't have to say anything this time, because the way they've carried the film on their shoulders is quite incredible. But for those who follow Marathi cinema, they must have seen them before in another remarkable film called Chi. Yes, everybody has seen that. So tell us a little bit about, how did you all approach your respective characters? Of course, Lalit's character had, 2 direct hues. One was a certain type in the past timeline, and the second was a little more serious. But tell us a little bit about collaborating with each other once again after that, the previous film, which was more of a lightweight comedy of sorts.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. The process was very different and very demanding, I must say. जैसे कि पहली फिल्म थी हमारी, वो बहुत मतलब जैसे आपने बताया कि कॉमेडी थी, लेकिन यहाँ इस फिल्म में सबसे बड़ी और अलग चीज़ ये थी कि हमें स्क्रिप्ट नहीं दी गई थी. तो एक बार जब हमने स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ी, फाइनल स्क्रिप्ट, उसके बाद हम दोनों के पास स्क्रिप्ट नहीं थी। हम लोग सेट पे जाते थे रेडी होके, सीन के लिए प्रिपेयर होके, मतलब जस्ट मेकअप एंड ऑल। एंड उसके बाद हमें एक सीन दिया जाता था जो पढ़ के वापस ले लेते थे, और फिर हमें बताया जाता था कि आपको बस मतलब डोंट स्टिक टू योर लाइंस, जस्ट इम्प्रोवाइज इफ यू वांट एंड डू इट। तो ये बहुत ही अलग प्रोसेस थी, इस तरह का काम मैंने पहले कभी नहीं किया था। मोहित के साथ मैंने पहले काम किया है, मृण्मय ने भी किया है, तो उनके साथ काम करते वक्त वी नो कि मतलब कि वो क्या चाह रहे हैं, किस तरह से उनके एस्थेटिक्स और किस तरह से वो अप्रोच कर रहे हैं सीन को। लेकिन ये प्रोसेस काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग थी, ये हमेशा याद रहेगी और हमेशा साथ रहेगी।
क्योंकि आप लोगों के काफी सारे इंटेंस सीन्स हैं, लॉट ऑफ द सीन्स आर वेरी वेरी इंटेंस, बट Mrinmay, you'd like to add something to that?
Yeah, I'll just add to it. So the process was half and half. So in India, we didn't have the script, and in Japan, we had the script. And I feel like that kind of gave us a direction as to how the characters are, what they are going through. So India was supposed to be chaotic. It was supposed to be spontaneous. It was supposed to be less mature or immature. I mean, I think it's safe to call them immature. So it was all of that. So Mohit really gave us the key to the character, I think, with the approach itself. So not having the script, kept us on our toes, made us a little scattered, a little all over the place, like the characters are. So I think that really helped. Whereas in Japan, we wanted a certain a quietness, a calmness, which is in tune with the rest of the aesthetics of the film as well, I feel. So Japan was supposed to be like that, hence we had our script. So when we would go on set, we would be way more relaxed. I hope it showed in our demeanor. And so I think that was the biggest weapon that Mohit had given us, which led us to these two parts of their lives and made it really easy. I mean, it's not easy, but made it much easier for us to be able to play them differently, which I think was a task. Like, other than the external factors that we had to show the gap of 7 years, I mean, there's hair, he has a chashma, but something had to change internally. And I think, of course, the writing being one of the major things. Such amazing lines to say. I mean, it's not that often that women get characters that speak their mind, do the worst thinkable things, and it still makes sense. Like, they're not bad people, they're just making the wrong choices. So writing was one thing, and the way Mohit led us with the script was the other thing that really made life easy for us as actors. So we just had to be present present and react to whatever was happening around us, I feel.
They keep saying that they just improvised in Pune. There was a script, there were dialogues written. The only thing was they didn't have time to prep. So in Japan, they could actually study it and prep it and come with their own ideas of how they wanted to do the scene. Whereas in India, they weren't given the time to think about it. They were just told to act on instinct instead of doing a more mannered, prepared performance.
Was it by design or was it by circumstances?
No. It was absolutely by design. It was absolutely by design. Yeah.
And we have said lines that Ira has written. They have not come. They have not come from us. We have said lines that she has written. It is the situations that we got to improvise. But believe me, we have followed the script. Yeah, it's all her. It's not us.
But you all also did a fabulous job, and I specifically want to talk about that last scene where he breaks the laptop, and it's pretty much done in a single take, if I'm not wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. So tell us a little bit about how did you all pull that off? Did you all do a lot of retakes for that? Did you all do a lot of rehearsals for that? Because it looked so spontaneous, and it also sounded like it was in sync sound, so you all were actually really doing it.
Yeah,
It
not a
was,
lot
it
of
was.
takes because in 2 takes we had woken the entire society up. So we got only 2 takes. I don't think we did a lot of rehearsals. We may have done like a couple of dry runs for the camera, but it was a lot of fun. honestly. Like, it's very rarely that you get to fight with such freedom. So it was very satisfying to break a treadmill. I'm sure it was satisfying for you to break the
Very much.
laptop. Yeah. I wish I could do that more often. It
Controlled
was,
aggression.
yeah, to go all out was amazing. I mean, and then we woke the society up. And there was one more take we wanted, which we couldn't take. But nevertheless, it was one shot. We did a dry run. But by then, I think we were, the character was with us, we were with the character. So we were able to respond to each
The
other.
actions were spontaneous. उसमें कोई restriction नहीं था हमें कि हमें अगर कहीं जाना है जो भी करना है उसके लिए restrictions नहीं थे हमें तो वहाँ पे हम लोग कुछ भी improvise कर सकते थे तो
Yeah, and we had 2 actors and 1 laptop and 1 treadmill. So it wasn't going to be a lot of takes. It was do or die. Yeah.
Karo
So,
ya maro.
yeah.
They did rehearse it before the take once just to get a sense of the geography and stuff. Then we were all thrown out because there was a steady cam, so nobody else could appear in the frame. And then they just went at it. And by the time the second take was done, there were babies crying and there were dogs barking, and everybody was kind of wondering what the hell was going on in this house. So then we had to wind up.
डीओपी जो है हमारे राहुल चौहान उनका भी बहुत बड़ा क्रेडिट है क्योंकि 14-16 मिनट्स का टेक था वो और वो पूरा शोल्डर पे लेके हैंडल करना वाज अ टफ जॉब
I would also like to ask Iravati once again about writing these characters. I mean, his character is obviously a flawed man. Her flaw, if one may call it that, and everybody can interpret it in their own way, is falling for him again and again at that point, at some point before she can call it quits. So tell us a little bit about writing the characters, writing flawed characters.
I mean, that's something I really like to do, which is to write people that are difficult to categorize as good or bad or right or wrong, because I feel like that's how we live. To even, and especially when I'm told, oh, female characters, oh, you write strong female characters. But I feel like sometimes there's an unfair expectation on strong women to be setting examples of sorts. And I feel like women as performers, as actors, as characters also want to break out of that. We don't want the responsibility to be sending some sort of a message of strength, or, we don't want to be standing for anything, just be people. So there was a lot of thinking of that. In terms of the characters, when Mohit had written the story, there was no characterization in it. It was just about a couple that kind of, where Japan plays a role in their lives, and there are 2 sections to their story. There's a past and there's a present, and the relationship is toxic and falls apart. So I was wondering what I could do to kind of root them in some kind of recognizable reality. So I would say, I drew a lot from relationships that I have seen around me, some personal experience, some friends that I know. And the idea was to have him be flawed or problematic, but you still see that he's vulnerable. You still see what is lovable about him. So I wouldn't really say that her flaw is that she keeps falling for him. I think you do see that there is something there that they can both maybe not articulate, but feel at a gut level that is worth saving, and they want to kind of stay together, but it's not to be because of many, many, many reasons, and there's no compatibility. But the idea was, logically, rationally, you may see her as the right one, and she's trying to keep the house in whatever, she's working harder, she's clearly more sensible in some ways, but that also sometimes makes her more cruel. And yes, he is the idiot in some ways, and not really keeping up the deal and whatever, but he's much more kind of spontaneous and emotional and willing to kind of surrender to love. And yeah, so there's clearly things that they get from each other that make the relationship as kind of alive as it is, but those are also the reasons that make the relationship volatile. Yeah, and I don't know if it comes across, but the idea was also to kind of look at why relationships are falling apart around us. I mean, I don't know if other people feel this way, but I see a lot of my friends not being able to, I mean, being very, very in love, but not being able to make those relationships last. I mean, even despite the best intentions. So, what is that? So, this was also kind of an attempt to take a truthful look at that.
Starting is always
मैंने-
okay, sustaining
so
is the
sorry.
problem. Please, please.
मतलब करियर में जितनी भी फिल्में की है, ऑन स्क्रीन मैंने जितना भी बोला है, 80% लाइंस ईरा की है. मैंने 5 से 6 फिल्में की है ईरा के साथ. तो एंड दैट्स लाइक माय फेवरेट पार्ट. लाइक आई लव दैट बिकॉज जिस तरह से ईरा लिखती है, मुझे लगता है कि कैरेक्टर की साइकोलॉजी समझने में बहुत हेल्प होती है. यू नो, शी इज सो रिलेटेबल. मतलब दोज कैरेक्टर्स आर ऑल्सो. और जिस तरह से उनको अप्रोच करने के लिए बहुत इजी हो जाता है, क्योंकि वो डिफरेंट भी होते हैं. ऐसे नहीं होते कि एक राइटर लिख रहा है तो सारे किरदार वो एक ही राइटर के दिमाग से आ रहे हैं. उनका बैक स्टोरी क्या होगा, वहां से मतलब वहां से वो सोचा जाता है. एरा कौन सा भी हो, जैसे आनंदी गोपाल जैसी भी फिल्म हो या फिर फौजी जैसी एक रेलेवेंट फिल्म भी हो. तो that's her.
There must be a lot of clarity coming in thanks to her.
Sure.
Thanks to writing. Shiladitya, what was the thing that attracted you towards the script? And the second thing that I would like to ask you is, you know, the film, although Mohit is not here, it's so cinematic in many ways, like using metaphors, especially when they're talking about the time that has gone by. You can hear the ticking sound of the clock, you know, because they're talking about time. Then there's one shot when she's waiting for him. There's a nice Hitchcockian dolly zoom that comes in. So tell us a little bit, one, what attracted you to the story in the first place to produce it, and your role as a producer in shaping the film, if there was any.
So this journey has been quite challenging. Okay, no, because the thing is that it has been. Say we started making this film in the end of 2022. Today we are in 2026, so almost close to 4 years. Okay, so in my career what I have realized कि कोई भी फिल्म ना बनते बनते रिलीज होते होते 3 से 4 साल लग ही जाती है. So I keep telling मृण्मयी कि इस फिल्म में क्या हुआ कि when we started out, okay, things are very smooth. Okay, as if we are almost like destined to make this film. ऑफिस आई मृण्मयी, मैंने बोला जापान में फिल्म बनाना है. ऑल ऑफ ए सडन वो कहानी लेके आ गई, फिर हम जापान गए एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स. तो इनिशियल पार्ट वाज वेरी वो. But after the shooting, like we had lot many difficulties. We had one more co-producer on the film who like exited the film. I had to like then buy back the complete film, the other 50% of the film. Then after that we ran into financial this thing, ran out of money. Okay, and then बीच में फिर gap भी आ जाता है तो लोग भी अलग अलग spread out हो जाते हैं. And then I used to show the film to many co-producers, many people. Okay, so the problem, not problem maybe, the challenge that we are facing that there is no predecessor to this film. Okay, मतलब अब मराठी फिल्म like मराठी फिल्म जो है अलग टाइप की बहुत, मतलब they are more inclined towards family issues. मतलब more how should I put it? एक मराठी फिल्म का भी एक अपना DNA होता है. Okay, this is unlike any other Marathi film and all. And so when people want to like they are always looking for कि अच्छा कैसा, मतलब एक film, they don't know how this film will do. Okay, how this film will perform. Okay, so it took us quite some time to complete this film and धीरे धीरे. But I'm so glad that after all these years, मतलब अभी जो है finally it completed, अच्छे से वो हुआ. The film has been bought by a major studio. I can tell it. I'm very happy.
Congratulations.
And it's releasing very soon. Okay, and it will also be released in Hindi as well. Okay, and so I think all's well that ends well. Okay, so yeah, that's it.
I think they're also a little surprised with this.
I didn't know we were talking about this, but yeah, I mean, now all of us know.
If anybody has any questions, please raise your hand. Yes, lots of hands are being raised. We'll get to you a mic. Also, one quick thing, I don't know who's done the background score, but it was absolutely fabulous, you know, because usually
Jasraj,
background music is always...
Jasraj is here. He's one of the music directors of the film. Hi.
Very well done, sir.
Anandi is here. She sung for the film.
Yeah, please.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. She sung for other films of us. And Saurabh Bhalerao is the one who's done the background score.
Yeah, I noticed the name there, but I mean, absolutely fabulous because music in a cinema, especially background music, is either overused or overtly used, like non-stop maybe, and not aptly used ever. Yes, we can take a few questions. The mic is with the gentleman.
हॅलो हाय ललित ॲक्च्युली माय नेम इज नीरज आणि मी माझ्या फ्रेंड बरोबर आलो आहे शिवानी तुमची फॅन आहे फ्रॉम युअर फर्स्ट टी व्ही सिरियल झुलून येते रेशीम गाती तर मला मूवीबद्दल बोलायचं आहे की तुमच्या कॅरेक्टरला खूप जास्त मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज आहेत तर 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 तुम्ही आपल्या डेली लाईफमध्ये कसं मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूजला फेस करता आणि हाऊ वेर यू एबल टू प्रोजेक्ट दॅट इन युअर कॅरेक्टर एज वेल सो बिकॉज युअर ॲक्टिंग वॉज रिअली गुड and I think it was quite relatable as well. So I wanted to ask that.
I think real and real are getting mixed kind of here.
मी नाही करत माझ्या मेंटल हेल्थला काही मॅनेज, कारण मला वाटतं माझ्या कामामुळे ते खूप सोपं होऊन जातं. मी स्वतःला खूप बिझी ठेवतो कामात, तर आय डोंट नो अबाउट माय सेल्फ फार खरं तर. मला लाईन्स पण जे लिहिलेले आहेत त्या बोलायला जास्त बरं पडतं. मला स्वतःचं एक्सप्रेस करायला थोडं कठीण जातं, त्याच्यामुळे आय नीड समवन लाईक इरा.
Okay.
आय डोंट नो मी उत्तर देऊ शकलोय का, पण मला माहित नाही, पण इथे जे काही त्याची मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज जे काही वाटतायत, जे काही कॅरेक्टरमधून आलेले आहे, त्याचं सगळं श्रेय हे लेखक दिग्दर्शक यांना जातं मोस्टली, कारण ते खूपच चॅलेंजिंग होतं तशा पद्धतीचं कॅरेक्टर लिहिणं आणि ते एक्झिक्यूट करायला लावणं. आपल्याकडे खूपच वरवर किंवा एक साधारण एक सरळसोट कॅरेक्टर बघायची सवय असते आपल्याला, किंवा हिरोला हिरो सारखं बघायची सवय असते आपल्याला. तो चुकीचा फारसा नसू शकत किंवा नसतो. तर मला वाटतं आता आता कुठे सिनेमामध्ये आपण जरा एक्सपेरिमेंट करायला लागलेलो आहोत. आणि जे आता शिलादित्य बोलत होते त्याच्यामध्ये मला असं वाटतं की त्यांना असं म्हणायचं होतं की मराठी सिनेमा किंवा कुठलाही सिनेमा करत असताना आपण प्रेक्षकांना गृहीत धरून एका पद्धतीचा सिनेमा बनवायचा प्रयत्न करत असतो. पण कधी कधी असेही सिनेमे बनतात की जेव्हा ते फक्त आणि फक्त ती गोष्ट सांगण्यासाठी बनवले जातात. मला वाटतं की तिथे गोष्ट ही हिरो असते आणि ती सांगण्याचा पूर्णपणे प्रयत्न केला जातो. मग तिथे आपल्याला हा विचार कोणीच नाही करत की हे लोकांना आवडेल का किंवा नाही आवडेल का. प्रामाणिकपणे आपण ही गोष्ट जशी आपल्याला वाटते त्या पद्धतीने सांगूया, लोकांना ते आवडेल ना आवडेल. त्याच्यामुळे मला वाटतं लँग्वेज फक्त मराठी आहे, पण तसं
बरोबर.
बघितलं तर त्याचे व्हिज्युअल्स म्हणूयात किंवा म्हणूयात की ते नेहमीचे नाही आहेत असं मला वाटतं.
मला असं वाटतं की when Shiladitya
Same
says,
question for you, ma'am. Yeah.
yes, I will answer it. When Shiladitya said that, we've had challenges in getting the film released or financial support and things like that, I think with all due credit to him, at no point when we were conceiving the film did he ever say, write something or make something that will do good business. Yeah. He never put the pressure on us to say that make it commercially viable. He asked us, what is the story you want to tell? What are the people you want to portray? How do you want to tell it? Do justice to that. So all these challenges only came about after we realized that it's a difficult film, perhaps for some people to digest. So I just wanted to say that and appreciate that. Your question, I think, sorry मी मराठीत नाही उत्तर देते कारण इथे अनेक लोक आहेत ज्यांना मराठी येत नाही. I think these days we're in a little bit of a hurry to label mental health issues as this is this disorder, that is that mental health issue. I think in life we don't exist as mental health disorders. We're just people. Today we may behave in a way that kind of seems like I have OCD, I put this mic straight. Tomorrow I may be, feeling a bit sad and then we call it depressed. And so I feel like in some ways we need to move away from this kind of hard and fast categorization of does he have mental health issues. I think he's a person who is not really able to emotionally regulate very well, sure, in today's language. He has an imbalanced nervous system. but I never wrote either of them as having any kind of issues assigned to them and then didn't research that, oh, what are the symptoms of these issues, and then I should have them embody those symptoms. No, they are people caught in certain kind of circumstances and doing the best they can, even though their best isn't very good. Yeah,
Thank you.
which is most of us, I think.
Hello, I'm a huge fan both of you since your TV serial and Bhadipa. Uh, I had one question: that was it a conscious decision that you didn't name the protagonists except the other cast members?
Yes.
Any specific reason?
I think especially in regional languages, the moment there are names, a whole lot of other specificity has to come in. And you know, the big C word, caste, is a big thing, especially in any kind of regional language, cinema or literature, I think. Whether it is, even if you do away with surname, very often the first name will still suggest some kind of cultural rootedness, some kind of, you know, where they come from, who they are, what they eat. Now, Lalit has done one big this thing and called it To Kolambi. I cringe every time he says that. कारण मी ती कोळंबी लिहिली होती आणि त्याची तो कोळंबी कशी काय केली मला माहिती नाही पण आता तो कोळंबी आहे फिल्ममध्ये सो एनिवे द पॉइंट इज दॅट द मोमेंट यू असाइन नेम्स ऑफ एनी काइंड they become that world, and we wanted to try and keep it as universal as possible, which is a tough thing to do, especially when you're writing in a regional language. Karan, no matter how hard I try, even if I say they don't have names, they speak a certain kind of Marathi. So they again are placed in a certain kind of world. But still, with the names gone, it helps a little bit to open up possibilities.
If, if, if I may just add to this, it was quite a challenge to act without names, especially in fighting scenes, which are quite a few. Because when you're fighting, you really want to take that name slow and, you know, enunciated. So that is something that I really missed and enjoyed, of course, a different kind of a challenge. But yeah, not having names was interesting, to say the least.
Hi, Lalit. We spoke yesterday as well. I stumbled with you in the lobby, but खूप जास्त overwhelming झालं होतं. I was fumbling while I spoke to you. Starstruck moment होता माझा. I've been following your work since दुरून येती रेशीम गाठी, आनंदी गोपाळ आणि स्माईल प्लीज, हम्पी आणि ची ची चौकामध्ये तुमच्या दोघांचंही काम मला प्रचंड आवडलं आहे. माय पेरेंट्स आर बिग फॅन ऑफ युअर्स. हाऊ वॉज युअर एक्सपिरियन्स वर्किंग टुगेदर अगेन इज वन ऑफ माय क्वेश्चन. ऑल्सो ललित, how do you relate with the character since it has a lot of layers? So is there any part of you that relates very much with the character, as well as would you and him be anyway friends or anyway get along together in real life, the two contrasting personalities, or if they are similar? Yeah.
ओके थैंक यू सबसे पहले तो मतलब हमारा काम मतलब बहुत साल पहले हमने मेरी पहली फिल्म थी वो
16, I think, 16.
या तो एक्सपीरियंस इतने सालों बाद काम करने के बाद बीच में बहुत बड़ी गैप थी, लेकिन इट वाज दैट फ्रेश ओनली. Mridmay's emotional intelligence is very good, like while performing also. So it always help, which I think मतलब मुझ में थोड़ी कमी है उसकी. तो it always help. दूसरी बात ये कि what is the difference between the character and myself is I don't cry much. Is and he's crying a lot, like in each and every scene. कोई भी सिनारियो हो, कोई कुछ भी हो, he's just crying and crying. So that was very difficult to, you know, but Mohit was always pushing me for that. Like he wanted that कि vulnerable उसे दिखना चाहिए उसे. तो I liked it, you know, pushing my boundaries also. कि मुझे नहीं लगता कि इतना vulnerable character इससे पहले मैंने कोई play किया था और किया भी है. तो दैट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग. एंड द लास्ट क्वेश्चन इज कि आई डोंट नो यार, मैं ऐसे मैं शायद उसका दोस्त रहता, जिसका अभी कोई दोस्त है नहीं वैसे लेकिन ही इज अ वेरी गुड गाय फ्रॉम हार्ट, लाइक इट्स वेरी क्लीन. ही इज वेरी क्लीन. जो भी है वो है, मतलब जैसा भी है, जो भी है गलत है सही है, लेकिन ही इज क्लीन फ्रॉम हार्ट. तो या
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for answering.
We'll take a couple of more questions, please. Yeah.
Hi, my question is for the writer. So, so the writing of this film, which I noticed, was very real, very raw and unhinged. Even the intimate scenes, for example, after I think in Marathi, after Vijay Tendulkar, I don't think such direct writing has ever happened. So, my question to you is our Marathi audience, me included, we are a very culturally rooted and traditional audience. Some of the scenes while I was watching, I was hesitating. Oh, बरं झालं आईला घेऊन नाही आलो, मामीला घेऊन. So, did you also face this hesitation while writing? And what is your expectation from the Marathi audience? Because it is a very good, it's an Indian film in a Marathi language, not a Marathi film. So, what kind of expectations you all are having from the Marathi audience when you were writing? And did you hesitate while writing these things?
No, I didn't hesitate. In fact, there were earlier drafts which Mohit read and said, "Ira, calm down. Like, just can we just you've gone too far. Like, rein it in a little bit." So yeah, so I had to kind of be pulled back. Honestly, the audience hadn't really occurred to me until the film was ready and we were editing. But to be honest, right now, it is a huge point of argument between the entire team about, do we stick to what we believe is necessary for the film? Because the sex scenes may be explicit, but the reason they are as kind of messy or as violent as they are is also because these are two people who are not really able to vent it out any other way. They're not really good at communication. So that's the only place where they find any kind of connection, and they're kind of greedily trying to kind of snatch it off of each other. So they are there for a reason. So there's some of us who believe that it's intrinsic to the story, and then there's some of us who are wondering, are they worth fighting for if it means losing a certain kind of audience, as you said. So it's an ongoing dilemma right now. We don't really fully know. Let's see where we go with that. But while we were making it, we didn't really even talk about it. Like, I think even when they were doing it, I don't think either of them, to their credit, ever questioned, okay, why are you making us do this? Never.
this is the edited version.
Just
Oh,
a
yeah.
quick follow-up question. If we are comfortable as a Marathi audience, we are comfortable with watching such content in other languages. But when such things are happening in Marathi, "ए, जरा इथे आपल्या मराठी picture मध्ये काय असं काय काय?" So do you? What is your take on this? Do you think? Do you feel this while you all are watching or while you get reviews about?
Yeah, what do you think?
No, I'm very open-minded, but as producers, do you all feel this challenge?
No, see, the thing is that now I've been getting this feedback very often, and when I was in talks with a platform, what they made me understand is that in India, like whatever, like 60 million or whatever the audience size is there, so 70-80% of those people stay in single room apartment, okay, where the same television set is shared by the father, and the child also. So it has to be whatever is shown on that television, or it has to be such that it has to be like the all three generations can watch together. So because of that, we are now thinking of putting together, I mean, having a more family friendly version of the film, okay, and then we'll also release the director's cut of the film. So that's what we are thinking right now. There will be two versions of the film. First, like a family friendly version, and then after that we'll release a director's cut.
So UA certificate or A certificate, basically.
नहीं, मुझे लगता है एक बात है इसमें कि मराठी ऑडियंस जो है वो बहुत इमोशनली अटैच होती है हमारे, मतलब जो भी एक्टर्स है, स्टार्स है, उनके साथ उन्हें वो घर की बात लगती है, फैमिली जैसी लगता है. तो फैमिली वाले किसी को ऐसे देखना ना, उनके लिए वो बहुत बड़ी बात हो जाती है. वही अगर हिंदी में या फिर अलग लैंग्वेज में हो तो उन्हें लगता है कि अरे नहीं, ये तो मतलब ये अपने नहीं है. तो वो मतलब वो दुधारी तलवार है वैसे, कि मतलब वो बहुत ज्यादा प्यार भी कर रहे हैं, मतलब बहुत ज्यादा उनपे वो भरोसा भी कर रहे हैं, फैमिली जैसा समझ रहे हैं, लेकिन वही चीज फिर हमें थोड़ा प्रोग्रेस करने में थोड़ा सा पीछे भी रख रही है, कि उन्हें वही चीजें देखनी है, शायद वही जो पुरानी चीजें है वही देखनी चाहिए। मतलब ज्यादातर हमें नाटक भी अगर हम लोग देखेंगे तो अभी मतलब वैसे ही नाटक हम लोग कर रहे हैं जो बहुत सालों से करते आ रहे हैं, उसमें भी एक्सपेरिमेंटल प्लेस या फिर एक्सपेरिमेंट्स जिसे कहा जाए वो बहुत कम हो रहा है।
Hi, my name is Madhur. First of all, congratulations to whole cast and crew, including the producers, director. Obviously, missing the director today. Had some questions for him as well. First of all, तुमच्या दोघांचं म्हणजे खूपच म्हणजे fabulous performance तुम्हा दोघांसाठी. My question to the producer would be this. First of all, जसं सचिन सर पण मगाशी म्हणाले, I would say in English basically. This film, personally to me, I'm still in the film. आपण एवढं बोलतोय, I'm still in the film. To me, it looks like a marvelous piece of art which starts from writing. Obviously, every film starts from writing and it probably ends to the post production. My observation from the film is it's not only about a certain department in this film. All the departments have come so well together to make a masterpiece like this. My question to the producer Shiladitya would be this: ki, like you said, you are an independent producer yourself, and since you mentioned that film has already been like there's a big studio that's already come on board, so that answers the question. But I would still ask: does this motivate you to further produce independent cinemas and films like this? Because certainly after COVID, that post-COVID era where a lot of filmmakers and producers are struggling to have the audience come to watch pieces of art like this, and do you think something like this can pull the crowd back to the theaters?
Okay, so this see, I have always been in love with the film. Okay, and मैं हमेशा सोचता था, and when we were going through a tough phase and all, and I was trying to maybe look for a co-producer or look for a distributor or something. At that time I was like इतने लोगों को फिल्म दिखाता था and सब लोग फिल्म देखते थे, ओवरवेल्म हो जाते थे, but कोई सामने आता नहीं था. And like me, my wife and my office में हम हमेशा बात किया करते थे, यार क्या लगता है हमें ही पसंद है या पता नहीं यार बाकी कोई भी किसी को भी हम एक्साइट ही नहीं कर पा रहे. व्हाट्स सो समटाइम्स आई फील इट्स ऑल अ मैटर ऑफ टाइम. ओके, सो ऐसा नहीं है कि 6 महीने पहले या 8 महीने पहले कुछ और फिल्म थी और आज कुछ और फिल्म है. ओके, सो होता है ना, अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर कंट्रोल्ड फ्रॉम लाइक इट्स योर डेस्टिनी और व्हाटएवर, आई डोंट नो. बट धीरे 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 जो है मतलब थिंग्स स्टार्टेड फॉलिंग इन प्लेस. ओके, बट वन थिंग आई नेवर डिड, आई नेवर गिव अप ऑन द फिल्म. ओके, कभी कभी फ्रस्ट्रेटेड जरूर हो जाता था कि ओ माय गॉड, मतलब एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग अगेंस्ट जो है, बट आई वाज कि मे बी वन डे इट विल क्लिक, वन डे इट विल क्लिक. धीरे 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 करके like November onwards we had our premiere at the Pune International Film Festival where he won both of them won best screenplay, best actor, special mention and all. Then धीरे धीरे things started falling in place. I think every cast and crew member has done it with मतलब अपना 200% लगाया है. तो I think universe also last में like starts helping you out.
I just want to say one thing about Mohit. This is my third film with Mohit. We did a film called Medium Spicy, which is on Amazon Prime. Then we did a film called Orocall, Occasional Reflections on the Contingencies of Life. It is an extremely experimental film that I don't think is available anywhere. Mrunbhai was in it. And this is the third one. And Mohit, I think, he's done, and he has a film called The Bright Day, which is, I think, on Mobi. He's an exceptional filmmaker because, unlike a lot of other filmmakers in Marathi at least, he has a very deep understanding of painting, visual art, different kinds of international as well as Indian music. He is a chef, he's a trained chef, so food. And I think all of these sensibilities come in very well into his filmmaking. So he makes sure that he elevates the written word manyfold when he translates it to the screen. So it's a sensorial experience. You're not only watching a story or you're not only listening to dialogue. every color he chooses, every frame he chooses, every kind of brief that he gives to the sound or the music person, the way he works with actors to find the kind of in between, stuff that is not definable. And I think he's able to bring that alive very well onto the screen. There's a certain sensitivity that is there in his film that's very difficult to kind of put a finger on. And I think that makes his films an experience that's why I think it stays with you. I mean, of course, he's very dear to us, so I will say all of these things. But I wish, the thing you asked about audience members going, will this film draw audiences to the theater? I feel like if our audiences also, and I'm not just talking about Marathi because I don't believe that it's just a Marathi film. All our audiences, I feel like if we also go to the theaters to look for more than, snappy dialogue or an interesting, gripping story or my favorite actor, but also to, like, each viewing, if it kind of reveals something more, and if we are looking for it, then I feel like multiple viewings will be worth it. And I think Mohit is a filmmaker who will give you that satisfaction through multiple viewings. So I think the film definitely has the capacity to draw audiences multiple times, but the audience also needs to kind of want that from a film.
And also,
and we cannot make a film for everybody. तो टेस्ट सबकी अलग अलग होती है. इसका एक ऑडियंस है इस टेस्ट का. तो मुझे लगता है उन तक ये फिल्म अगर पहुंच गई तो सब तरह की फिल्में बननी चाहिए. तो इस तरह की फिल्म हमने बनाई है. इसका भी एक ऑडियंस है. उन तक ये फिल्म जरूर पहुंचेगी.
And since you were asking about independent filmmaking, the one thing I hate the most when people ask to support independent films. People should come to watch a film because it's great. Iska trailer ki kaise hai? Because they want to watch the film. Okay. So when someone puts out those Instagram stories and do yourself a favor and watch this film, oh my God, like, please, I am not looking for support. अच्छी हो बुरी हो पिक्चर देखना इसलिए देखो भाई यार.
Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, we need good audiences as much as we need good films. And on that note, it's time to say thank you to the team once again. Let's have a big round of applause for them and to congratulate them as well.